Basketball is a highly played game around the world and still played to this day. Basketball was created in 1891 by James Naismith, and since it was created, many star players have become legends in their time or area and set many records.
Hello, today we are here with
Solomon Watley.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
What is your favorite positions to play in basketball?
My favorite positions to play is small forward because it's the most versatile in my opinion on the court.
And what positions do you play in basketball?
I play small forward and I play power forward.
Basketball started off with the drop basket, but now today we know it as a room with a net. In addition to today's basketball, it's still played frequently and is still growing and maturing.
I've been playing basketball since I was in 2nd grade.
Do you think there is any problem with playing basketball?
I don't think there's any problem, but I will say that it's hard to be successful in basketball. You have to work hard.
Do you think there is a solution to getting drafted?
I don't think there's any solution. You just gotta work very hard.
Do you think there are any improvements they can make to make the draft classes more available?
I probably have to think about that one, but I'm gonna say no.
And what is your personal opinion in basketball?
I think it's a great sport. It's not for everybody, but I love it, and it's a big factor in my life, and it helps me deal with personal problems, and it's just very fun.
How would you describe basketball for your personal self?
I would describe it as a therapy for me because it helps me deal with personal problems, like I said, and I just like it a lot.
Would you recommend basketball to other people?
Yes, I will recommend it, but it's not for everybody. Basketball is not for everybody, but I would recommend it.
Thank you.
Today we are here with.
Colin Zamora,
And what position do you play in basketball?
point guard,
What grade are you in?
10th, going into my junior year.
The only problem with basketball is going pro, making it big, and getting injured.
And how do you think injuries affect your career?
Well, they affect your career in a big way because even if it's small things, you don't take care of it right away, it could lead to bigger things that could potentially ruin your career. So always take care of them.
Do you think you should always have a backup plan in case you don't make it to the league?
I guess if you're a casual, I guess you could have a backup plan. But for like me, it's like if you want something bad enough, you should have no backup plan. There should really only be one plan, and that's your goal to get wherever you want to be.
What are your top 3 basketball players? Top 3 best.
Top 3 best? Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant.
What is your personal opinion on basketball?
My personal opinion is I love it to death. Basketball is my life. I do anything to play basketball, so yeah.
How would you describe basketball for your personal self?
I think it's a good escape from everything. If I just need a break from everything, like family, friends, it's just a good. I guess you could say, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a good therapy in a way.
Would you recommend basketball to other people?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hello, today we are here with.
This is Coach Ryan. Nice to meet y'all, or nice to be with y'all.
Okay, and how do you think injuries can affect a career?
Obviously it's a negative thing as far as injuries go. So from a player perspective, I know it's probably pretty frustrating for them. Especially if they get injured constantly or it's the same type of injury. And then for coaches as well, you have to plan for that. You hope no one gets hurt, but you do understand it's part of the game, and it's just about making adjustments from a coaching perspective. Adjusting the game plan accordingly until certain guys get back. So that's it. Frustrating for both teams, for players and coaches.
What is your personal opinion on basketball?
like I love the game as far as what it teaches, and we'll probably get into that here in a bit. I just like being around and seeing guys improve. Especially especially in high school when you're coaching guys that are come in as eighth and ninth graders, and then you see them mature to juniors and seniors in high school, which is a special thing. Just really brings guys together. You can see that your team develops, especially if they come in not knowing each other, and then all of a sudden there's this bond between them. So that's pretty special to see and be a part of. So I just like being around for that reason mostly.
In your opinion, what do you think that young basketball players can improve on?
As far as improving it, particularly at a young age, I would say my main thing is communication. I was working with some of the guys last night. A lot of the guys don't talk to each other. There's eighth graders, so they're a little shy and stuff like that. So I would let them know, just talk to each other. Not even just each other on the court, but even addressing the coaches. Some guys have to, you ask them a question and they don't really respond verbally. They kind of shake their head and stuff like that. So for me, it would be communication for sure. And also that goes into helping that bond develop on the court as well. If they communicate to each other out there and let people know, or let their teammates know, what's going on the court, so they can be aware of everything.
Would you recommend basketball to other people?
I would, most definitely. You can, play it inside. You can play it outside. Right? You don't necessarily have to play with the team to work and get better. So I would certainly recommend it to other people. Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Pause it. Now we are back with
Solomon Watley.
Now we're going to be doing the NBA trivia. And who holds the record for the most NBA championships?
Bill Russell.
Which team holds the record for all-time NBA championships?
That's the Boston Celtics.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA?
That's LeBron James.
Who is the all-time leader in three-pointers made in the NBA?
That's Stephen Curry.
Who is the all-time leader? We are back with
COVID Zamora.
Now we are going to be doing NBA trivia. Which player holds the record for most NBA championships?
Bill Russell.
Which team holds the record for most NBA championships?
Boston Celtics.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA?
LeBron James.
Who is the all-time leader in three-pointers made in the NBA?
Steph Curry. Stop playing.
Who is the all-time leader in blocks in the NBA?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Who is the logo?
Jerry West.
And which shoe was the fastest growing basketball shoe?
Jordans.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello. Now we are back with,
Coach Ryan Albritton, Sandia High School.
and now we are going to be doing NBA trivia. So, who holds the record for most NBA championships all time?
That's got to be Bill Russell from the Celtics, I believe.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA?
All-time leading scorer. That's Will Chamberlain for sure.
Which team holds the record for most championships in the NBA?
I'm gonna say the Celtics.
Who is the all-time leader in three-pointers made in the NBA?
Reggie Miller, Indiana Pacers.
Who is the all-time leader in blocks in the NBA?
Ooh, and block shot. Is that Kareem? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Who is the logo?
Oh, that's Jerry West. Yeah, it should be Kobe though. So make sure that gets in there.
And which shoe was the fastest growing basketball shoe in the NBA?
Jordan, absolutely.
Thank
Jordan,
you.
absolutely.